I have to first give honor to God for giving me the knowledge and know-how to even complete the project, and the strength and intellect to fulfill my purpose. Also, thanks to my parents and my grandparents for shaping me and molding me, but also giving me an example of the man I should be and continue to strive to become. When I drive around the city and I see all the historical landmarks that remind me of the legends that were once here in Houston, or some that even still remain, it just makes me hope and pray that one day I can be one of those to leave my mark in such a great city and be remembered long, long after my days. Also, thanks to East Texas for giving me a foundation and a pathway and guidance to lead me out in the world and to show me the right and wrong. But last but not least, thanks to H-Town for adopting me and accepting me as if I was born and raised here. And I look forward to many more years and hopefully continue to make Houston the two best things my father ever told me.
I met Carlos, this had to have been 2008 or so.
As long as you have breath, you have hope.
Well, I actually met Carlos a few years back here at the Improv when he first started out.
And it's not how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get back up. My life must speak for me when I can no longer speak for myself. The life that my parents lived and my grandparents and the things they instilled in me.
Carlos Wallace was born in Jacksonville, Texas. He says his East Texas upbringing shaped his lifelong values under the guidance of his loving parents.
I wanted their names to last forever, and their legacy and the things that they taught and what they stood for. And what better way to do that than in a book?
Life is not complicated. You Are was born. Wallace had encountered a few bumps and bruises throughout different obstacles in his life, but his optimism was infectious, often spilling over onto social media. That's where his message was discovered.
A publishing company approached me about writing a book based on that, and I was like, a status update is one thing, but a whole book is that's a different story.
After some consideration, he knew what his core message would be.
The people have changed, but the principle is still there. And I think we ignore that, and we know what's right, but it's not popular. And so we have a tendency to want to do what's popular as opposed to what's right.
The book is divided into several chapters dealing with issues that are close to Wallace's heart. One is entitled Legacy.
It talks about being a better father and what we need to do more of in respect to our children today. There's a couple that are tough. Fearless is a good one. It talks about when I lost my job and the obstacles that I had to overcome with continuing to provide for my family and maintain a household.
And throughout each page, the heartbeat of his faith sounds strongly. Life is not complicated, You Are is the first of 3 books, and Wallace says he's proud at its reception.
To read reviews from people that I don't know, or receive emails and texts, from people saying how much it inspired them and how much it means to them to read it and how they felt when they finished. I was like, wow, now I know I did the right thing.
Giving all praise to the God who helped him overcome every challenge and have a voice to share the secret to his success.
When you reach that place where you just feel like there's nowhere else to go up, and sometimes that's getting on your knees and giving him, your problems just for a second. He'll always listen.
In Tyler, Dia Wall, East Texas News.